Hello, everybody. I'm David Frei. I'm the volunteer host for the International Heart Classic Virtual Dog Show presented by the American Heart Association. Hope you'll be able to join us in that show. Send us some video of your dog. Enter by July 4th so you can be part of the competition. If not, sure to watch for all the results a couple of weeks later. I'm honored to be joined here by my longtime friend from the Afghan Hound world, Michael Canalizo. The world knows Michael as being probably the most successful breeder, owner, handler of Afghan hounds in history, but he's done a lot of other things too. Worked 20 years for the AKC, is still showing dogs. Michael, it's great to have you with us. Thanks for being on.
Thank you, and thank you for including me on a wonderful cause.
You're part of a 133 judge panel. You ever had any
really
panels that big? What breed? I know you're judging Afghans, right?
That's correct.
And others?
Not sure. I think it was just Afghan hounds.
133 judges. I think most people only got the one breed, but you're one of those people that grew up in the sport. Your mom, Lee, was one of the great dog people in this world. You grew up in Sonny Shea's living room, one of the great people in Afghan hounds. Tell me what your vision is of the virtual dog show.
Well, I think it's a wonderful avenue to keep us somewhat not distracted, involved, or something to keep our minds fresh in this very incredible time we're going through. And it's for such a worthy cause. And I hope the way you're doing it will give us even more accuracy in being able to make a really good decision, and that was supported with people who want to contribute for a good cause that you're all backing. And I've done a few before, and I've been the architect of a couple cutting edge things, and I love the new and exciting. You know, the Eukanuba World Challenge was something that I brought to the fancy along with Ron Menaker and some people from the FCI in Europe. And, you know, at first it was like, what is this all about? And it just grew to be something wonderful. And this has potential to be a great segue. People will see dogs that will excite them and want to see more or find out more about the pedigrees. I think it's a great avenue for people to see purebred dogs and possibly even go a step further.
Michael's a promotional genius in our world, not just with Afghan hounds. Too many people see Michael and they think Afghan hounds only, but those of us who know him know what his reach has been and his impact on the sport everywhere. So Michael, we're thrilled to have you be a part of this. Tell me, what do you want people to do to show to you on video when you're judging an Afghan hound? What do you want the handlers to do?
Well, if they know me, and chances are most people in the breed, I've judged in 30 different countries in the last 15 years. The best thing about the beauty of our breed is their ability to stand there and look at you and show you the squareness and show you that looking into ages past. And then when we see a snapshot of the video, it's not like the thing that thrills us about this breed is not that it should run fast in a circle on a concrete mat. It should just elevate itself, and the rear feet should land where the front just took off with its head and tail up. I mean, everything the standard says can be seen on a video, with the exception of me seeing how deep the chest is in relation to the tuck up. That's about the only thing you can't see on an Afghan. But there's no way you can't tell the balance and the attitude and the character and the up and back, the soundness will be there. And, you know, someone with my background, I don't have to see him go 100 miles an hour. Or Kay Finch, who was a contemporary of Sonny Shea's, and your mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, Ginny Withington, another pioneer in the breed. They never let him run fast. They never strung him up. They wanted him to parade around the ring and show that big thumping action, that the reason they had the big feet was evident, and it's a beautiful thing. So hopefully I'll see some of that.
And who better than you to be able to, with great mentoring that you had from some of those people that you spoke of, but your great dog Trist won 160 some all breed bests, which is a record that will never be touched. And so you saw it every single day. You know what it takes to win. You know what it takes to be a great Afghan hound, because you've worked with Afghan hounds for forever.
Well, I was very fortunate. Sonny Shea, bred her first litter in 1941, influenced a lot of people that are still active and strong in our sport. Dennis Sprung, the Reismans, my parents, Gene and Shelley Vaccaro, you know, and Roger Reckler. and Roger had the wherewithal and the insight to embrace what Sonny's vision was and carry it on. And he became such an influence. I mean, the last 5 generations were all under his guidance, and he knew the breed inside out, but more so he respected it. And as a judge, you have a responsibility and you have an emotional decision to respect what the breed should have. I mean, that's why when I see anything scissored or shaved or trimmed, which is not necessarily a breed flaw because a handler did it, but in our breed, it's totally acceptable because the standard says naturally present in a mature dog is a smooth, it's an outstanding feature. Babby Tongren, another one that if she ever, the old timers would be spinning if they saw that. And I remember Ginny Withington telling me why she didn't give this one best of winners, I asked her, and she says, because she didn't have a true natural saddle. And even then, it had its importance. And I'll share with you, we bred outside once to a female that was sired by a nice line, an older Cobble line, and I have this gorgeous puppy, and he doesn't drop a saddle, so I pull it out, and I'm like, that was so much work. 3 weeks later, it's back. I have to pull it out again. I said, all right, I'm done. I can't do this every 3 weeks, and there's a reason they should have a natural saddle.
So all of you people who are showing to Michael, I hope you've been taking notes, even
They
on
know,
the video. They know. The fun thing about video is you can have take 2. If it doesn't work quite right the first time around for you, try it again. You may get some Hollywood productions for your videos. We'll see. We'll see how that happens. But I know the world is excited to show to you and have you on the panel. We're excited. We want to draw on your knowledge, not only for the dogs and the people, but the event itself. We talk about, people say, oh, virtual dog show, we can be doing these all the time. And I said, well, we don't want to get in that habit. We want people to be healthy and safe and get everything fixed so that we can get back out there every weekend with our dogs and our people. And you're helping us do that.
And I think if you have 108 and with your background and knowledge of who to tap for a strong opinion in the various breeds, we'll substantiate why we go to a dog show. We're looking to evaluate breeding stock, and we want to go back to our roots and have the best dog that can move a breed forward in a positive way with a slight bend of your interpretation of the standard. None of us are wrong. We're not, and none of us are ever going to be right, but we do what pleases us and hopefully does no harm.
That's a great place to finish up, Michael. We're thrilled to have you on the panel. We're thrilled that you're involved with an event for the American Heart Association and Canine Health Foundation also. And we'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank the Canine Chronicle for their support of the event. We hope when it's all over that we'll all be able to sit down and you can say, hey, let's try this. But it works. So thanks, Michael, for being on with us.
Very much.
Look forward to
appreciate it. And I'm happy to support both the Heart Association, Canine Chronicle, a wonderful publication and good friend, and you, David. You work very hard for the dog sport, and I think we all appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael. It's great to talk to you. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Great.
Be well.